Tonight, KATC Investigates is once again taking a look at the shrimping industry.
With a more than $1 billion impact on Louisiana's economy, it's one of the state's biggest industries. But we've uncovered shrimpers are hurting because of a dead zone that could be the result of something happening hundreds of miles away. Our Daniel Phillips investigates.
40, 50 meters depth, so you don't see it. And often what you do not see, you don't care about.
The amount of nitrogen and phosphorus fertilizer pollution that's in the river right now is not what it was in the past. It is artificial, it is man-made.
That water gonna have to be cleaned up. It's gonna have to stop.
Sitting out in the Gulf of Mexico is an ever-morphing region. It's so devoid of oxygen that within its changing boundaries, no life can live.
Meaning fish and larger animals or crabs and shrimp.
The Gulf of Mexico's dead zone, the world's second largest, is a product of one of the most storied waterways in the world, the Mississippi River.
Agricultural crops like corn, animal feeding operations, sewage treatment plants, other industrial facilities all flow down get into the Mississippi River, and that pollution flows down into the Gulf and causes these massive algae blooms.
If all those fertilizers go into the Gulf, you're going to have all those little algae who are going to have a feast. All the oxygen is used up in the deeper ponds. So that's where normally a lot of fish and so live. They cannot live there anymore.
The Mississippi flows through some of the most productive agricultural land in the country, and a country's worth of pollutants and fertilizers eventually goes down that waterway and out into the Gulf of Mexico.
Completely from North Minnesota and all of that, all the farms, when they fertilize their lands, all those fertilizers go into basically the watershed of the Mississippi and the Atchafalaya.
Over the last several years, researchers along the Gulf Coast have noticed a steady increase in the size of the dead zone, and that has scientists and fishermen alike nervous.
It's probably going to get larger and larger, I would imagine, because every year it's been larger.
So you're talking about big as New Jersey with nothing living in it. It's just, it's incomprehensible. It's big.
During a December meeting in New Orleans, the environmental group Mighty Earth called out one agricultural giant in particular.
This campaign to try to hold Tyson and other meat operations responsible.
According to an SEC report, Tyson has paid over $28.5 million in fines for contaminating rivers and waterways since 2001, the latest of which was September of 2017. The issue was brought up in February during an annual shareholders meeting, with shareholders requesting the board of directors adopt a water stewardship policy to help reduce the risk of water contamination. That resolution was denied. We reached out to Tyson, who responded, quote, "We understand the importance of water stewardship, and the company has implemented a wide range of initiatives to reduce risks of water contamination. The company's present policies, procedures, and plans appropriately and adequately address the concerns raised in the proposal, and the adoption of another policy is unnecessary and duplicative."
Holding not only the meat industry accountable, but their feed suppliers, making sure they have standards set in place that the fertilizer that they use stays on the crops and doesn't get in the water.
We want to clean this act up because we don't want to suffer.
But while battles are being fought in boardrooms in Iowa, the effects are still being felt along the coast.
You know, we don't scream and holler and fight just because. It's because we're trying to stay a way of life. This is our way of life. Generation after generation, we don't want to lose it. And if we can help it, we're not going to lose it.
In Lafayette, I'm Daniel Phillips for KATC TV3.
And tomorrow we look at those effects and how they impact one of the state's largest struggling industries.